Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Wealth Around Us. I was just here at the local gas station checking out the fluids and everything. Wanted to hitch base with you and tell you what I've done to the FJ just recently to the motor. Well, I'm starting to get a bunch of bolt-on mods and stuff to get better gas mileage out of it. And as you may have seen in the other video, I've got the sticker in the back window too. It's got a K&N now. It's getting about 24 miles a gallon. I've got a 37 millimeter throttle body spacer coming for it. Should get it another 2 miles a gallon, 2 to 4, I'm predicting. So we're going to be getting somewhere around 26, 27 miles a gallon, which is right where I was with the CR-V and the idea of being a relatively low consumption vehicle. Well, we're going to eventually build the FJ into something that can get around 27, 28 miles a gallon is going to be what we're shooting for. Now, one thing I did want to go over, as you might see there, this car has big everything, and the only thing I am not completely enthused about with this car is the horn. So what I got together with Hank, we went ahead and modified this horn. Now, this is a high-low dual horn, and as you can see, we had a little bit of creative work wedging it in there. But what I did is I just pulled the lead from the stock one, which was so dim you couldn't even barely hear it in traffic. Like these cars going past us were louder than that horn. I honked at a guy and he almost hit me, and he said the reason was he heard the horn and it was so faint he thought it was coming from way behind him, so he turned around to look, and that's where he fell flat at. But they're a lot of fun. They're a little bit louder than you would definitely expect, and they actually give the FJ a horn, which before, I mean, that horn was just pathetic, and that was the only pathetic thing on the car I can think of. And what we did here is we just took the original lead out, the hot lead, and ran a V-splitter, as you can see it there and there. And then on the negatives, we just ran 2 wires to them and ran it back to this ground. So it was really good. It's like a split into 2-in-1. So it's a split and then 2 to 1 is for the wiring diagram. Real easy. I'll hobble around here, let you see how it sounds, but it's definitely loud enough to hear it now. That's a lot louder than that little wimpy thing we had before. So keep on watching, stay tuned, and we should be back shortly.